waves crashing. Memories so hard to believe. You're no longer with me. Told me to wait by the ocean. Falling deep, you were floating. I remember you said to me,
just that moment with you, just that moment with you, it's all I really need.
fingers trace when you would sleep beside me. Conversations in my sheets, body to body. A sudden hit to my blind side, like a ghost I couldn't find. I remember you said to me, nothing's gonna break us, this love will make us. Nothing's gonna break. Yeah, nothing's gonna break us, this love will make us. Nothing's gonna break.
Just that moment with you, just that moment with you, it's all I really need.
Hello everybody! Hello. How are we all doing today? How are we all? I'm losing subs quite badly today. Hello Massey Lover. Whoops. Hello Braden and Witchy. Drum Lover as well, and Dal. Come out the wrong way here, haven't I? Yeah, that was a really dumb way to go. Am I? I'm pretty good. Hello, Tig. Just trying to balance the music at the moment. This is what happens when I fiddle with it. There we go, that sounds good to me. Hello, Yorkshire Trucker. And Massey Fergie Boy as well, hello. So I think we're on to... the second to last field that needs cultivating, I've just realised. Which is, I guess, okay in a way. Because I've just remembered we got the field off a while away that had corn. Coffee, delicious coffee. Hello, Kirk and Baker. So as you can see, sugarcane's coming along. Well, it's coming along. You don't donate, but you only got cash. Well, unfortunately, I don't accept cash because I wish I could actually. It'd be kind of awesome. Probably make it a lot easier for people to donate if you could accept cash on the internet, but it's not exactly possible. So this is... I think this is going to be the last field we actually do cultivate. Let's get GPS set up for this. Just because I'm feeling particularly lazy today, will GPS do this? So something I want to apologize for is this morning's video. That was a time lapse because I literally ran out of time last night. It was about midnight when I was actually getting around to rendering that, and I didn't get a chance to I didn't have the time to record. Why are we limited to 9 kph all of a sudden? I didn't get a chance to record any voiceover, which I'd like to have done, because there was some stuff I wanted to explain in the video, but oh well. If I check the in-game mod hub, I never check the in-game mod hub. Ever. I checked the Giants website, and I checked it a little while ago, there was nothing, but that's not to say there's nothing up today. Hello, Axa. How are you doing today? See, this is going, well, reasonably. There's a few up today. The Heron's out. Oh, awesome. What else is out today? Hang on, I can look it up on my phone. Give me a second. Let's get this. Oh my god. Look at my phone and there's like 10 messages on Facebook because Landy and Sim are having an argument. Let's see what came out today. I've seen the new John Deere Combine, it's quite nice. Oh wow, there's quite a lot of them today. The S650 went up. New version of Browns. Other than that, not a whole lot that I am overly interested in. Hello, I like you ducks. Have you changed your name since yesterday? I swear you would, like, you were DJ something or other. And hello, Super Monkey. Alright, let's lower that. That's gonna be wonky. I'll just have to accept that that's gonna be wonky forever. The John Deere, yeah, it's been kind of going in and out of testing for a while. Those names seem familiar, actually. Hang on. That's by the former Big Boss Modding. That John Deere will be quite nice, just looking at who made it. Those guys, I recognize the names. That'll be a good job. That'll be a good combine. Landy will enjoy it. In fact, I wouldn't be too surprised if Landy will be using it today. Well, maybe not today, but because the class combines are bay. But I wouldn't be too surprised if you see Landy using that in the future. He does have a thing for the fire hazards. Hello, EJ. Am I good to not smack the... that's good enough. Also, why did you call me Treacle? Or who are you calling Treacle? You is good YouTuber and Landy Kid. Yeah, well, I'm not Landy Kid, but he's pretty good too. Then again, I don't watch his videos, so I can't comment on his videos. I can comment only on his streams. And what he's like outside of YouTube, which is awesome. As a fun fact for those of you that might not know this, because it seems like there's a hilarious number of people who don't know this. Landy and myself, and Sim as well, to a certain extent, we don't actually watch farm sim videos. We'll watch each other's streams and annoy each other, but we don't watch the videos. We play too much of the game in our own minds already, so there's no point in watching the videos. Hey, Jag. How's it going? It's going good. Just standard Wednesday. I got up half an hour ago. You know. Field 17 on the west coast has some odd hills, really annoying. Only in MR are they annoying. But, the way I see it, those hills are more of a challenge than anything else. Dang it, GPS. GPS, the ultimate troll. Trying to turn into a lane, just like, no, you can't do that. Lazy sod. I know, but I was warm in bed. And I've got my heater on, it's still kind of heating up the room. It's still only warming up. Once it is up to, actually I might be worth... It's still only what it'd be at 400 watts. Hello, Fahy. How are you today, Fahy? And hello, Davin. And PB. How am I? I'm good. Not if you're doing sugar beet harvest and sliding everywhere. Yeah, the solution there is to feel something. Oh yes, the sugar beet harvester did have some odd reaction. Oh yeah, autosave. Odd reactions. I'm gonna actually change how often autosave happens. So just hang on a second. Autosave interval. Let's make it every half hour, just so that if I do lose something, it's going to be like half an hour's work, and I won't be too angry. Because I've been crashing the game with increasing regularity of late. And I just want to make sure that I don't lose too much work. Hello. Oh, everybody's just saying hello to Faye. Hello, Jack! How long did it take to find myself around the west coast? I still get lost quite regularly, but I'm getting the hang of the map now. It does help if you have like set routes that you take. Glad to be home. Yeah, you're being very, very lazy with the whole Discord side of things and the social side of things today, Fahy. I'm guessing you're sat with a cup of tea and you're hugging it. Like, you're hugging it like you'd hug a loved one. Because on a cold day, Fahy loves nothing more than a good cup of tea. In fact, the same could be said of any Irishman. Like, cold day, cup of tea. Good cup of tea will sort you out for most things. I don't have one today. I've only got coffee. I was kind of in a rush and didn't want to make a cup of tea. I'll make one after the stream, though. So I got more caffeine than the last couple of days. So I should be good. Good lord. Wait, what? Davin with the €20 super chat. Holy crap, Davin. I've been around a while. The channel, you can never contribute. You got paid today, so why not? Wow, dude, that's awesome. That's like super generous. Hello, Farmer Jerry. My chat's lagging. This is kind of annoying. My chat's lagging just a bit, and just enough that it means that I don't see things as much as I'd like to. But GG Davin. I mean, wow. That's so incredibly generous. Want to feed 11090 on console? Is it possible? It's not possible, Cameron. Is the issue. Where do I get my mods? Primarily Giants Mod Hub. I'll be honest, if you want mods, go to Giants Mod Hub. They have the most good mods. Mod Hoster has probably the most mods from a trustworthy site, or mostly trustworthy site. FSUK has... It's a very trustworthy site, but it's more of a forum now than a mod site. And then there's just this giant pile of very questionable sites. And Simulation for the Nation, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. One mod I thoroughly recommend everyone gets, or at least tries out for themselves, is MR. because there's good mods. There's mods like the Lexions, and then there's mods that change the game, like Seasons. Must be because there's a Fiat 120C in testing for console. That doesn't mean that it can come to console is the issue, because the issue, Cameron, is not like whether they can be tested for console. That's a non-issue. Everything can be tested for console. The issue is whether Giants actually have the right to use the Fiat name, which, as far as I know, or the Fiat Agri name, which might be owned by New Holland. Do you know what, Cameron? You might be in luck. I don't know who owns the Fiat Agri brand. I know New Holland bought them, but I don't know who owns the name now. For example, Unimog is Mercedes, MB-Track is Mercedes, Schluter is actually Deutz now, as is Lamborghini and Hurleman. The Deutz group owns quite a few brands that you'd know of. Yeah. Beautiful. It's owned by New Holland. Is it still owned by New Holland, or did they sell on the name Fiat Agri? Because sometimes they'll sell on just the name and retain rights to the tractors. Like how BMW bought the Land Rover Group or not the Land Rover Group. Was that the Land Rover? No, the Rover Group in 1994, and in 2000 sold everything but the rights to Mini. Which is how Land Rover, part of the former Rover Group, is now owned by... Is it an Indian company or Chinese company or something? Still owned by New Holland? I forgot Sammy. Sammy's owned by Deutz. Is Fiat Crawler on console already unless it's been taken down? I hope it was, to be honest, Cameron, because that was... I know which one you're on about. Landy had that for a while, and oh my god, the issues he had on PC. It was killing his frame rates. How long does it take to load West Coast on PC? Depends on how good your PC is and how many mods you've got installed. It takes me about 2-3 minutes to load into the game first time out, but I've got like 200 probably near 300 mods. It was really bad. Yeah, it was an optimization nightmare. And the worrying thing about that is that was by the FSI modding team, who made the LT Master, which was also an optimization nightmare. FSI mod team actually have a DLC proposal. They've got the Grimma DLC coming out, and that's very, very, very concerning, because they've not done a whole lot to inspire confidence. I get the distinct feeling the Giants will be helping them a lot with optimizing and fixing things. Hello, Mr. Landy Kid. How are you doing today? After that little... Yeah, I saw the idiots in space chat. I saw the idiots in space chat. I'll put it that way, Landy. And I regret seeing the idiots in space chat. Oh my god. Deutz, Sammy Hurleyman, Eicher, Lamborghini. Who else? Vitamin. Vitamin is actually owned by Deutz as well. Is Landy Kid live streaming? Not right now. Yeah. I mean, I could have put in worse, but yeah, that was quite bad, even by my standards. You can never talk in Landy streams, you are possibly banned. It occurs to me, by the way, that I do need to update my website at some point. I might try and do that tonight. There's so much that I need to do that I just keep forgetting or not making time for. Because I've been meaning to update the website for months now, and it's just not happening. Hello, Henry Grobbelaar. I think that's how your name's pronounced. Hello, hamster. Odds are if you can't talk in the stream, you're either using nothing but blacklisted words or you're banned. By the way, check out my fantastic cultivating techniques. How realistic is this, boyos? You'll try and remind me. I'll forget you then. Henry Grobbelaar, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Do I still have coffee? I still have coffee. I no longer have coffee. Oh, by the way, the coffee is in my own personal mug. Come on, focus. You get. It's in my own personal mug with my logo on it. You can buy that on Spreadshirt. If you want to have your own RainbowDave mug or travel mug or hat. There's a big range of hats and most of them look terrible. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about the pricing. The pricing on Spreadshirt is literally as low as it can go. You have biscuit cake. Very nice indeed. It's a very random statement, but now I want cake. Dang it, Jack. Hello, Guillermo. And Andrew Nolan as well. Hello, you guys. I think I'm doing well with the cultivation. You might have said something that one of the mods didn't like. I don't know. Fun fact, I don't really mod in land extremes unless it's absolutely necessary. Some farmers do this kind of cultivation like this. Yeah. Here's my reasoning behind the way that I'm doing this. One, this is a, toe behind cultivator. You're gonna want to have some swing room. So skipping a row is good. Two, the reason that I'm going so deep into the headlands is I want to do as small of a headland as I possibly can. So I'm hoping that I only need to do a single headland, if possible. Ask correct today? Not a whole lot, Duct Tape. But I'm gonna keep misreading your name, with my eyes at least, as Dr. Pie. I'm not entirely sure why. It's an efficient method. It is! I mean, it's... The most efficient method would be just going around in circles. Because then you'd have no time wasted, like, lifting it up and turning around and going back and lifting it up. The most efficient way to do anything is in circles. Also, I forgot to change my clip distances last night, because I'm an idiot. I wonder if YouTube doesn't sometimes randomly ban people, please. I'm wondering if YouTube doesn't sometimes randomly ban. Because I mean, it randomly unsubs people, so yeah. Mods can't actually unban after the fact. It has to be the person whose channel it is. So we'll say, for argument's sake, that Duffer gets banned today, and I don't find out, or the mods don't find out that this has happened for whatever reason until tomorrow. Well, they've got to come to me and say, Dave, there's been a mistake. Duffer got banned, he shouldn't have. Could you undo that, please? And I'll usually go in and unban, but it's a pain because I've got to find the name and there's like 1 million people banned. What's up, mod on the Mosquito Hub? You mean down here? This is the MR readout. So right here, you can see the slippage, and here you can see the fuel usage per hour. So we're at 11% slippage, which is reasonably high, but not overly so. We're using about 60 litres of fuel per hour as we're cultivating. Name rings a bell. What name? To be honest, if somebody has to be banned, I'll usually go to the mods and say, does anybody remember why this person was banned? And hilariously, as silly as this sounds, the best way to get yourself unbanned is to keep watching the streams, keep watching all the streams, and just behave. Because if we see that there is a change in behavior, and you've learned your lesson, we will unban if we believe that you're not going to do the same stupid stuff again. I'm going to need to do a second bit of a headline, but that's fine. No, stop this. Well, I'm definitely going to need to do a second bit of a headline now. Hello, Parker. Any suggestions why you go into game you're always crouching? If you've got creator tools, it is quite possibly that your mouse has been scrolled a bit. Just click the middle mouse button. Like Sim. Yeah, Simulator Gaming was previously banned and proved to us that he had learned his lesson, that he had matured. Which honestly surprised me, I'll be honest. Because his behaviour and the reason he was banned was... I'd kind of written him off as a lost cause. Did I watch Gold Rush last night? I actually did! I went down to do the... Okay, here's why I didn't have commentary in the video today. Went down to do the dishes last night. Completely forgetting there was going to be apple crumble and custard for dessert after dinner. So I ended up having apple crumble and custard, which was delicious, by the way. MR, Julian, more realistic. And after the apple crumble, we had a cup of tea, and Gold Rush was on. So I figured, oh well, I might as well watch Gold Rush, seeing as it's on now. Before I do the thing. What cultivator am I using? That's a good question. What cultivator am I using? It's one of the in-game ones, I'm 90% sure. It is the Vaderstad Carrier XL825. Oh, this is the 8.5 meter one. No wonder I've been having so many issues with it. It's quite a large cultivator. I thought this was a 6 meter cultivator. Genuinely thought this was a 6 meter cultivator and I'm not entirely sure why. So I'm gonna have to go do some cleanup work around the field before we start seeding, because otherwise Fahy will be angry. But all in all, that's a pretty neat field. I think Fahy will be quite happy to see me actually doing something vaguely realistic. Where in Ireland am I from? County Tipperary. And that's all the information I ever give out. There we go. I'm with Fahy here. One account's all that most people need. I have multiple accounts, mainly for well, mainly for testing reasons. Honestly, just because myself and Landy like screwing around and seeing what happens with blacklists and stuff. Yellow Bill. So I've got some accounts. Some are very, very offensively named, intentionally to trigger blacklists. Which, come to think of it, I want to test something later on, Landy, if you're still here. after your stream, because I want to see what happens if one of my accounts tries to post. One of my test accounts. It does, Jack, but it's a grammar Nazi symbol, so it's a bit more okay. What is a clip distance? A clip distance, as far as Farm Sim is concerned, is how far you can see. So you can see, if I just stop here, you can see here the grass planted texture is here, and then the grass grown texture is here. But if I were to just move along a bit more, it'll pop in little squares. I've got the clip distances for the basically the crop texture's down a bit too low right now, which is a bit of a shame, bit of an annoyance, but I'm not willing to try to fix it right now because that is running the risk of crashing my game and crashing everything. So I'm just gonna play it safe for today. If I forget again tomorrow, then I'll run the risk. There we go. I think, Bill, it's because I've altered the draw distances, not the clip distances, the draw distances. I've altered them in my options, and I get the feeling that I've done something that's broken them. Because I've taken them, like, some of the stuff is above 100%, some of it's below, and I think that's kind of been gone and derped the game up a bit and confused it. So that's the field mostly done. I'm not going to fix it right now though, because that does run the risk of me crashing my computer again. In fact, if I go to the BRB screen, I might be able to. See, it's even happening with the crops there. They're kind of pinging in. It's just more obvious with grass. Shouldn't cause those issues. Oh, interesting! Have I somehow managed to break the game then? Hello, Dusty Dave. Have I somehow managed to break the game in a new and interesting way? In other words, have I done a Dave again? Because it seems like all I ever do is break the game in new and interesting ways. Hello, Ollie. Maybe it's an issue with my old Sega. I think it's something to do with my draw distances. But I've got them set up in just a weird way that the game isn't expecting you to have them set up in. What was I going to do next? Do you know, I'm going to go to the BRB screen and see if I can't fix that issue. And hope that I don't crash the game. Or my computer. So I'm still here. It's just that I think as long as XSplit's not capturing, it reduces the risk of me crashing everything. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. My foliage draw distance is at 150%. That shouldn't be happening. Hi. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I wonder. Oh, it might be the terrain LODs loading? What about the weird issue I've been having with grass? Trying Turn the LODs up, the others can be lower. I'm gonna try it with these settings. Yeah, the LODs can go up to 200. LODs can go up to 200 just for the sake of it. I'm not entirely sure how that's managed to break though. That's fine, Fahy. It won't break too much more. Right. We're loading back into West Coast now. The chances of the game crashing my computer are now minimal, so I can go back into this scene. Yeah, I know the detail and density stuff uses more, but I've got memory to spare. I've got like hilarious amount of memory to spare. Because right now I'm using 2 gigs of RAM. Just under. Or just under 3. And it's still happening. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. That shouldn't happen. It only happens with grass. I wonder is there something grass specific that's going on then, because it's fine with the actual crops, but it's the grass is a bit slow and weird on load. Yeah. It's grass specific, which... like... Can I bring up the cursor at all? If you look to the left of the screen there, you can see those crops, and it's fine. There's no blatant squares, but with the grass, it just loads in so slowly. Like there, it's all lovely and dynamic. I wonder if something's broken in an interesting way again. Yours does exactly the same with grass. Is it grass specific as well, Landy? Because if it is, then we might have actually found a bug with the game. Yeah. And if I found a bug with a map, that's a really nice obscure one. Grass doesn't quite load fast enough. So apologies for that little bit of... Does it do it on other maps? I'll check that later, actually. That's a really good question, to be honest. It loads chunks at a time. That's the way it loads anyway, but it should actually load just outside the render circle. Also, how many FPS? I'm still on like 60 FPS. Pushing some elements of the game to the maximum, and I'm still getting 60 FPS. This is amazing. Is Nightbot here? Possibly? Hopefully? Throw in the Nightbot command to see if Nightbot's awake. Hello Chris, how are we now? Do I want to refuel the case? Yes. Did I watch the F1? No. Yeah, it's just interesting that the grass is doing that specifically. Nightbot's here. Yep. Can you play with me? No, I don't do multiplayer. Much like Landy, it just doesn't appeal to me. think Landy might be regretting his decision. Right. €919 for a nearly full tank of fuel. That's quite good. Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but at least I was good enough to double check everything there. Although it still doesn't make sense that it's that specific. No, another field of canola. Yeah, let's do another field of canola. We'll use like 3 liters on that field, but it'll be fine. Turn, you get... No, not that much. It's too much turn. Not that much turn. Really like the grass section of Oakfield. I need to look at more pictures of Oakfield. I've been distracted by like everything lately. Come on, turn in you get. There we go. Oh, now I'm causing myself FPS issues. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have turned up the details much. Each crop and foliage is on coding. It's possible every issue is just one. It's possible, but very unusual. I don't do as much platinum as other YouTubers. I think platinum, to be blunt, is a waste of time as far as YouTube is concerned. It just... Nobody wants to watch it. Why should I bother? Oh, for the love of goodness. Do you want me to address that, Mods? Because, I mean... That's getting a bit silly now. Yeah, that is not... I didn't turn GPS on, did I? No, I didn't. I set off without actually activating GPS. Truly, I am a genius. A music band is he pretending to be? He's not pretending to be a band, I don't think. I think he's just kind of trying to troll badly and failing miserably. Sounds like a productive fella. Well, Bill, you've never seen my cache of YouTube accounts with varying names for testing reasons. I think last time I counted I have 15. Hello, Pedro. Landy be just being a savage. Oh, by the way, Landy, did you see the S650 on the mod hub? Got released today. And it's spelled correctly. First time we saw that, it somehow misspelled John Deere. You won't be touching it with a 10-foot barge pole. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought the names behind that were, unless I'm misremembering, I thought there were good people behind that. No? Love the case. Very nice, Oliver. Tommy, you were chasing a cow down the road. That happens. A surprising amount. Sorry if I look distracted. See if it's Glenn Curtains. I have been seeing your messages, by the way. I've just not been reading them out loud or responding. Don't be big most money. Yeah. That thing's been around. Oh yeah, converted to crap. Like Big Boss modding was good. In the same way that Arm Team was, I suppose. And it's a bit of a shame that so many of the old mod teams have just kind of got old. I saw that, Chris, and I've already got the mod. I've already got the trailer skin downloaded. Because I saw that and I was just like, oh my god, where did Chris get that? So I went on a quite fast Googling spree. Oh, is this a new one? Oh, this is a new one. Fantastic. How do I manage the pole and pass on the left? Easy. I go around it. Oh, this is fantastic. I have to change the basically whole top end of my e-cig today because for some reason the juice that's in it has turned black and has effectively burned. That's a ridiculous thing to say. That's so ridiculous. Like, Black Sheep's Massey's pack wasn't the best. There were blatant and obvious problems, and as far as I'm aware, still possibly are, with that mod pack. Like, I love the people who say, well, you don't make mods so you can have an opinion. Yes, but I use them. I'm completely entitled to have an opinion. You have an opinion on the game. I don't see you coding games. You know, I don't see you designing a farming simulator game, because if everybody who had an opinion was designing a farming simulator game, there'd be about 5 million of them by now. It's such a ridiculous argument. I love people who try and use it. Who's watching the toy show? I'm watching the toy show. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to the toy show. I'm going to have like a bag, like a pile of crisps. Julian, I will try and get a mod list together again at some point. It's just that I need to do a big clear out of mods first. What am I going to be doing after this? Guess, because I have no idea. I might do some grass work. You've not watched that music? Pedro! You call yourself Irish and you don't watch the toy show. Good lord. We're on 33 likes with 71 people here. Come on, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Santa exploits child labor. You grew up. Nobody grows up on Toy Show Day, Pedro, and you know that. Toy Show Day is a maturity day. It's the day where you sit around and watch Ryan Tuberty get chased around the studio by like a gang of children and laugh at him and watch as he fires a super soaker into the audience because he thinks he's Gabe Byrne. I think people don't realize that like public pages like that are dictatorships. As much as there is democracy at times, like, hey, I've got these two ideas, which one should I use and which would you prefer? It's a dictatorship at the end of the day. If I can overrule my own decisions and make arbitrary... Oh, good lord, that's a bit overfull. GG, Dave. If I put this in now, is it gonna, like, squirt up or something? Oh, that's way overfilled. That's not gonna go badly. What version of MR am I using? It's a version from the 24th, I think? I don't know what exact version. Lenient dictatorship. So, I think most people are. I think most people are. But I mean, at the end of the day, the decision we make is our decision and it's the law. Can you download this? The mod? Yes. MR is completely available. Ripped vape pen? No, it's not going to be ripped, I just need to drain it a bit. What other kit do I have? I'll zip around a bit. What I think of the new cattle trailer. I haven't actually used it yet, but it's the same as the old one, just with, I think, new tires? Or new wheels? Haven't looked at the changelog or anything. I actually didn't know it was uploaded until while I was streaming, because Giants are uploading mods at really weird times and I don't know when to actually check anymore. But as you can see, we'll start off here with what I'm using right now. That is... There's something beautiful about a stripe field. We've got the Case Optum with the Vaderstat A600S and a 1500 kilo weight. The weight is necessary to keep the front end of the case down. We have, in the next field over here, JCB telehandler with the Magsy bucket over in the BGA. We've got a man truck, Flegel backside trailer, a tipped over sugar cane trailer thingy, TW35 with a scraper on the back at the moment, JCB wheel loader with the silage fork. Coming back over to the main yard, we'll go the long way around because this is the way that I'm going now. Also, I love running around at this speed. Got the Class Lexion 750, yeah, 750, with the corn header, grain headers over here. We got big Crone forage wagon, or forage trailer, small, medium-sized windrower, IT runner that doesn't like horseplay, horse sprayer, some manure or slurry kit, John Deere mowers, Welger small bearer that I only ever use on this field, tether, there should be some more stuff in the yard here. That I don't think I actually can use at the moment because it's, I don't think that's MR. Coon fertilizer spreader, sugarcane planter, that thing, whatever that is. Spare back for the IT runner. Over here we have big animal trailer, spare header trailer because I forgot to sell that. Massey Heston baler, I believe. Yeah, it's a Heston baler. Fast Drag 8000 Heron trailer that's just kind of sitting spare at the moment. Little Steyr water trailer, the 8.3 meter thingy. That's something I can sell actually. The round baler I hate. I hate round bales with a passion now. Even in MR they're not very good. Over, oddly enough, in a field over here somewhere, we have one of the two bale trailers. This one's got just standard bales on it, and a Challenger standard baler, and another weight for some reason. If we go over to the cows, in fact, if I just tab over here, we got Profi hopper, we got a forklift that I'll rarely, if ever, use, and I might get rid of entirely. We've also got the crosshopper over at the cows, which is exactly where I was going. We got John Deere 7810 with the stove front loader and a manure fork, because I'm only really going to use that for mucking out the cows and dealing with that stuff. Hello, Dan. Got a bale shredder, a feed mixer over there. A bale fork for the John Deere, the two Pottinger mowers, because I plan on using them for doing grass work over here at the very least, and a bigger tedder that I didn't realize I had. I think that's it. Oh, we also have, hidden in the woods, because I completely forgot about this, a wood chipper, and literally somewhere there will be a JCB. Well, there's a thing. Did I just abandon the fast track entirely? Or do I still have the fast track 3000? I do not have the fast track 3000 anymore, do I? Oh, I've also got a Kramer. Because I forgot I bought that. So that's, yeah, all the equipment that's on the map. You gotta do technical graphics homework. I really enjoyed doing technical graphics. I'm not entirely sure what you guys are talking about because I was distracted by listing all the equipment, but who hits who? What? This is what happens when I get distracted by something, is chat goes off on a weird tangent and I just look over and it's like, yeah, just make sure she doesn't hit you. What? What did I miss? Do I farm in real life? If I did, I wouldn't do YouTube. Love Lex on the farm you live on, has one, also Simmer John Deere for hedge cutting. Did some pink sides and some are very nice. I did it, yeah, I did it in school. I actually quite enjoyed it. Because it required a lot of precision. Hit me with a stick and tidy the map up a bit. No, Faye, because this is just done to annoy you now. This is literally just a Fahy annoyance mechanism. Plus, I mean, I've given this field some nice stripes. I could technically, if I was being a real annoyance, seed something completely different in the other stripes, but I'm not going to. That would definitely give Fahy a problem. What do you think of the Challenger MT700E? I like it. How much is this game? It's like €35 or something? Changes the capacity of the baiters. Yes! It changes them to be more realistic. So the round baiters, I think, are now 2,000 litres. And I think the square baiters are still roughly 4,000 still. Now make a circle in the field. No, because I'm actually trying to work this field, Dan. For the love of Faye, clean the yard a bit, please. I'm not going to clean the yard just yet. I'll do that for a video. Because people love yard work videos. What time do I finish stream? Sorry, Smith Farms. I'll be finishing at 7, so if you're a fan of Landy Kid, you can go over and watch him. Or if you enjoy me more, I did a time lapse this morning. That you can watch as well. It wasn't supposed to be a time lapse, but it ended up being one because didn't have time to record a voiceover for it. Fent took over Lely, now they've got a wrapper around baiter and a challenger. I think Lely was always Echo though, wasn't it? I don't think they're still having the little argument. It was. I'm not even gonna say what it was about. Let's just say there was a very disgusting thing sent in one of the chats we have, and yeah, Landy wasn't too pleased. Have I got the Russell Master Giants did? I do not. And the reason for that is that it's not MR. And honestly, I don't think you can get much better than the Lexion. Robert, thank you very much for the £1 super chat. I don't know if there's a thingy for £1 super chats. I think there is. Thank you very much. You're very generous, Robert. Oh, good lord, there is. Okay, lesson learned. £1 super chat do have a noise, and it's incredibly loud. Agco bought earlier this year. Ah! I did not know that Agco didn't own Lily until earlier this year. Having a great time watching? That makes one of us. That makes one of you. Welcome to the club of one. But if you are enjoying, in all seriousness, please do feel free to... Dang it! GPS. Feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Agco make Fent. Yep. And Massey Ferguson and Challenger. Well, formerly Challenger, now Fent. In Europe. Challenger in the US. There's no Fent in the US. That's Challenger now. Fent and Challenger have effectively merged, but the branding is different depending on where you are. So Fent in the US is now Challenger. Challenger in Europe is now Fent. How long to the stream finish? Kirk is very impatient. It'd be what? Nearly an hour. Square bill's 4,500, but it makes 4,000. Faye, I hope you're keeping count of how many accounts that guy has, because I want a number at the end of the stream. Because that's the 4th one I've seen now. Hello, Glengar. Any plans for Christmas? Yes. Eat a lot. Why is he being such a pain in the ass? Because he's got nothing better to do, clearly. Like, the poor kid's got nothing better to do with his life than to sit here and fail at annoying people. I feel sorry for him in a way. Eddie! How are you today, Mr. Eddie Scarp? Hello, P99-6. How are you doing today? Forgot to finish that line over there, didn't I? What did you do originally? I don't know! I don't know either. My mods are too good. So what happens when you get a good mod team together is they will just weed out the weak. Sniper Kid, there's no leaving cert in the UK, but they do have options to do geography or history. It's a completely different system.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
Farming HD, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Come on, spin around. There we go. Pedro can't say most of what he'd like to say in a non-PG or in a PG chat. See you, Tommy. Eddie, you've scared Tommy off now. How do you feel? The fight over who got to use their banhammer. Yeah, sign of good mods. Welcome back, JD7810. Killer, there's no need to put my full name in. You can just say Dave and I'll know who you mean. But my day's going well. I got up and had a burger. And then I started streaming. Which to me is the best kind of day. She didn't accept your friend request. I knew she wouldn't. Mainly because you probably haven't spoken to her in real life yet. Where'd I get the burger from? The fridge. It was a Bruster's burger because I was, yeah, lazy. Do you think the rock breaker scared her by any chance? Gate is open. Do I have a girlfriend? Decidedly not. Although, unlike Eddie, mine's kind of by choice, I guess. Say it is, at least. Red sauce on the burger? No, barbecue sauce. It was a rib burger thingy. So they're only good with barbecue sauce. Hello, Latvian. People are going to be really offended now by the fact that I had a microwave barbecue rib burger thingy. Welcome back, Stephen. Dread to think what parts of the animal are at. Yeah, it's usually kind of awful, I'll be honest. My Discord chat is not working. Is Discord broken again, guys? Or is it my Discord link? Yeah, to the people who are wondering if I got a girlfriend or not, maybe think about what the rainbow might mean in my name. Just saying. Just saying. Right, I'm gonna go back and grab that line there. Discord is fine. Is it the... Oh, is the link broken? Just the update 135. Think, are you gonna try and tell me it was abandoned again? I swear. Yeah. I mean, he's just joined. Awesome. Yeah, if you're having trouble with the link, let one of the mods know, or just say it in chat that the link isn't working. They can send you a link. Although according to everybody, you just joined the Discord. I'll have to check the link in a second. It was a genuine question. I did not. I've been busy playing Fallout the last couple of days. Yeah, thank you, Faye. I'll investigate why the link's not working later. Do I play GTA 5 online? No, I don't play GTA 5 at all. Yeah, somebody just hello, Wolfie.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
Kids account Prosser? What? Thank you for subscribing. I get the feeling that's a fake sub. Well, welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your probably very short stay. That link did not work. The link would have worked. Hang on, Killer. Do you have a Discord account? Sub goal is good. Yeah, it'll be moved when I actually feel like we're gonna stay above the sub goal. Because we're gonna drop back below it. And, I kind of wish YouTube would let us see who subs and unsubs. That'd be nice. Primarily who unsubs and why or where. It should have brought you straight into Discord. What steering wheel am I using? A Logitech G27 because I like it. Sub goal reached. Are you sure, Adam? How's my map going on? I've been playing Fallout. You insubordination. And subbed again just to make sure. Do I have a... F2! We've been through this like 5 minutes ago. Think about what the rainbow might mean in my name, and why I've got a fascination with the colour pink. Come on, get her... There we go. Come on, get turned in. There we maybe go. Come on. No, you're just gonna... Hello, seeds. Smell like cheese.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
You ain't gonna be able to talk in chat, dude. Pedro, they're already blocked from chatting. Fun fact, Dagwin's in the blacklist for basically to block out the fake Dagger ones. Unfortunately, the real one yeah. Pretty much Landy. If the real Daggerwood actually does watch, shoot me a PM and I'll give you a mod so that you can actually talk and chat. I took it out and then put it back in, I think. For some reason you got banned. It's because you asked... Did you by any chance ask Pedro? Because if you asked Pedro, that's why you got banned. I don't think you'll be able to, Chris. Even like, the real one wouldn't right now, but yes. Well then, now we know why you're not able to get into the Discord. Pedro's not exactly friendly. I'll put it that way. Could one of the mods send me that channel link, please? Because it won't have showed up in chat, but the mods know which channel I'm talking about. Thanking you, Eddie. I'll get on that after the stream. I get some entertainment. Yeah, it's a good game of whack-a-mole with all the trolls that are out today. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Don also, thank you, Pedro. See, Pedro can be nice when he wants to. But you've got to not annoy him too much. Got your fun in. Trolls are out in force today, which means the mods get to have some fun. Why do I have a rainbow in my channel picture? Because my name's RainbowDave. And the rainbow's sort of my thing. I think it describes me quite well in a certain way. Although unlike some people on YouTube, I don't exactly let it define me. Don't try and use it as some sort of weird advertising tactic. That's it, Darren. It's just like during the winter the trolls start showing up because they're not outside throwing eggs at cars or whatever. Oh, the mine thing from when I was talking about the American modding community, which is very kind of self-contained. It's really odd. Yeah, there's no thinking you get it. If you think you get it, then you might have got it, but you'll know once you've got it. Let's just say rainbows and pink are very much hand in hand in what the rainbow's about. Another word for happy. Delighted! Ecstatic. Unsatisfied. I can turn off GPS now, actually. Known this for ages. I've spoken about it openly in the past, but it's honestly a case of I don't care enough to broadcast it. Like, I don't see it as being a big deal, so I don't see the point of broadcasting it. I'm sure it'll annoy some people, but bleh. My friends with Raptor, no, don't speak to him. I speak to Landy and Sim on a pretty much regular basis. And Silver, and Bullet Bill, and Dusty Dave, and that account has now changed their name. Interesting, they knew what was up. Thanking you, Mr. Landy Kid. It just means I gotta send an email instead of using the automated report. To be fair, I am a troll at the best of times. Some investigation tonight. He's probably just being a lazy git. He's probably not out of bed yet. Landy gets a virtual hobnob. No, Landy knows what's up as well. We all kind of band together with nonsense like that and get the information so the person streaming doesn't have to. Jamesy, thank you very much for the £1.13 donation. It really helps. So thank you very much. That's incredibly generous of you. It's been a very generous day, all in all. I'm kind of shocked. What country does it live in? I live in Ireland. I'm allowed to say that. How many people just get... I only had one comment pointing that thing out. And I'm kind of sad that I only had one comment pointing it out. Because I was giggling to myself last night quite badly when I did that. Anybody who's watched today's video will actually know what I'm talking about. I'm still looking for a job, yes. Anybody who's watched today's video will know what myself and Landy are talking about. Because I hid something in there I found hilarious, but apparently apparently nobody bothered to find it. Apparently nobody actually watched long enough. Which makes me sad. We are almost done with this field and I have no idea what I'm going to do next. This is my favourite game to stream on. It's the one where I kind of can come up with plans the easiest. You watched all of today's video? Well then, what am I talking about, EJ? See you, killer. Farm Sim, it's very easy to come up with things to do because you just kind of look at the map and say, oh, this needs doing. Other games like ETS, it's a lot more difficult to stream on because you have to pay a lot more attention because you're on the roads constantly. This I can look over chat pretty consistently. See you, Robert. I can look at chat pretty consistently and not worry too much because I can just kind of look out the corner of my eye and see what's going on. But there are games that I prefer that I'd like to be able to stream, but that aren't don't really fit with the channel. Speedy work, and we've barely used any seeds as well. We've only used, I want to say, like 10 or 11 liters of seeds. If somebody wants to rewind and see how many liters of seeds we've actually used, feel free, because I'd like to know. We're down to 2035. It'll probably be, yeah, 2034 liters of seeds we have now. Because canola, in terms of like seeding, is the most cost-efficient crop. Costs like nothing to seed a field of canola, so it's almost all profit you get out. That said, the yield is also atrocious, so I mean there is a kind of a balancing point there. The amount of seed you put in is kind of directly related to the amount of seed or crop you get out, so stupid low. You should go and get set up. Probably, yeah. There we go. Watching on a computer and a phone, very nice indeed. There is one more field that needs seeding. I'm not going to do that today. I'll probably do that tomorrow, assuming ETS updates. Because tomorrow is Thursday, which means we do ETS, which means I'm gonna... Landy's gonna be busy tomorrow, possibly, probably. I might see if I can get somebody to help out. Probably gonna be very similar to what you're... Yeah! The annoying thing is, like, groundwork takes a while. We were gone to Landy's stream on my other account, nobody knows who it was. Most of my other accounts are named so blatantly that it's obvious that it's me under another account. There's one or two that I have that are secret, that I've never shown the guys, but Landy knows what most of my accounts actually are. It's the running joke that I have literally all the test accounts in the world. If something needs tested, I just get asked, Dave, could you do this real quick? Need to test something. So let's grab the John Deere. I'm sure there's going to be somebody happy that I'm going to be using this bad boy. Rainbow Dave's beard. That is not me. Rainbow Dave's beard comes into my chats. I know who's behind the Rainbow Dave's beard account. But it is not me. Cough up the names. Most of them are very, very inappropriate. The ones that I will use are the more appropriate ones. I've overdone this, haven't I? Yeah, it's just... Or is this just not going to come off? I don't think you can take the front loader off this once you got it on. That's kind of annoying. Hello, VF. That's actually really annoying. So the front loader is just kind of stuck on this. I'd love to take it off, but it's not going to work. I'm just going to use mouse and keyboard because I'm going to be going forwards and backwards quite a lot here. And it's just going to be full lock all the way. Rainbow Dave is live. Yes, I am, Grassy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tab out real quick. Hopefully this isn't gonna crash something. Right. Where's the control for this? Was that it? Close front arms. Lovely. There we go, we got the front arms out as well now. And that's blocking my view of chat. Wonderful. My other channel's a Minecraft channel, not a hope. Hello for the probably 5 seconds you're going to be here, Super Monkey. Who's gonna get there first? It was Dal! 7810, powerful enough to run these mowers. There's only one way to find out. You can run the front mower. You can unfold the rear mower while the front mower's going, which is... I have pressed the wrong button. You can run the rear mower. You can run the front mower. Come on, lower. Oh my god, I can't lower the front mower. It can run the mowers. Actually quite well. Calling it now 2 miles an hour. Well, I'm currently going about 10. Hello, TechLab17. Granted, the steering isn't the greatest because the front mower's kind of digging into the ground a bit, but it works. Yeah, now I'm only going like 6 miles an hour up the hill. Well, thank you very much, TechLab. That is indeed true. So many people say that are lying that I no longer trust anybody who says it. This is working surprisingly well. I didn't actually expect this to go as well as it is. Like, I was fully expecting to have problems, but no, the John Deere just kind of powers through. I'm kind of impressed. It is a bit annoying that the front loader has to stay on, because I'd like to take the arms off. You did, but it didn't come up on screen. Okay then. Might be a bit delayed. Who knows? Thank you, Drum Lover. You subbed a while back though. This I'm kind of impressed. Same favorite tractor for around the yard. Yeah. Like the only issue I have is the front loaders being a bit stupid. Hello UK Army. Don't forget to do the website. I have a bunch of other stuff I want to get done today first. The website's kind of down my list of priorities quite far. You sub didn't do it either. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't. If your subscriptions are such private, it won't. And if you're already subbed previously, Elaine Pentney, I'd have to double check the name. Elaine Pentney, however, has their subs set to be public. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Fahi's now getting salty. Fahi, have more tea. By the way, I'm using, and I'm going to give him a shout out for this. I'm using Bullet Bill's modification of the MR gameplay. Using his little tweak to make the windrows look a bit more realistic, a little bit better. Can I tell who's subbed and who's not? Yes, because the people who are subbed are here almost every day. The people who are not are new and try and claim that I'm good at farm sim. Count 10. I think so, Sim. I think so. Also, good morning. Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. I just had to look at Space Chat before I streamed, didn't I? And I saw what you put in there, and oh my god, why? Do I think Elvina's a super monkey? I think Super Monkey is Super Monkey. And apparently has nothing better to do with his Wednesday afternoon. Which... that's fine, I'm sure the playgroup will be back in tomorrow. Been out of the house most of the day. Sure! Sure you have! I'm willing to think that account 11 has shown up. Under a slightly different name.
Hello, Dave. That Dave.
I am Team Mafia. That's an interesting name. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I think 3 headlands with this setup will be good. Good enough, at least. Pedro got there. Yeah, Drummer, I'm perfectly fine with that, because he ain't talking to me. For those of you that are wondering... just because... I'm sure some of you are wondering how on earth I know these things now. I've been doing this for pretty much 2 years. Doing the whole streaming thing for coming up on 2 years now. And I can see patterns pretty well. I mean, when there's a pattern of somebody saying I'll be back as one account and then another account magically appearing after multiple bans, the other account saying I'll be back, 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick ban. Matthew? That would be not a good time. Also, somehow though, that was an incredibly racist thing for YouTube to flag as inappropriate. Good lord! Could you imagine that happening on a, like an animal-centric channel? What, Fahy? What are you face-palming over? What are you face-palming over? Since the multiplayer server is going to be on Sosnovka, which is clearly the best map in Farm Sim history, as chosen by myself, Landkid, and Bullet Bill, we put it to a vote and decided that Sosnovka is the best map that ever has been made by anyone ever, and it has to be on Sim server for at least 6 months. It's funny, he face palms at everything. I'm almost surprised Bill didn't start shouting obscenities at me for saying he thought Sosnovka was good. Oh dear. Surprised how well the 10 series run. This is running really well with these mowers. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm shocked that it's running this well as well. It probably shouldn't be, but it is. Nobody thinks Sosnovka is good. I think that's one of the few things that the entirety of the Farm Sim community can agree on, is Sosnovka is not a very good map. And unfortunately the Platinum map is probably worse. Which sucks because, I mean, the house is good. The rest of the map not so much. Hello Warrior Wolf. The feeling the tractor's overpowered. Possibly. 7810 has how many horses? Probably quicker to go to the garage. 175, the mowers require 70 at 80. Do you know what? I'd argue that's realistic. Because even combined these require 150. That's 25 horse left over. That could probably pull the tractor up or along. Because I mean, if the tractor's geared all for torque, 25 horse will pull it. I think it's got 240 in game. This is the MR version though, Pedro, which should have realistic horsepower. You actually like the Platinum map? Oh my god, it's so bland. It's so hideously bland. Like, I was gonna use it as a... Check it. Debug. Oh! Is it gonna show me my horsepower here? Just checking. Okay, no horsepower showing there. I might need to detach everything, so just hang on. Okay. Power is 167.7. Just let it all even out. Yeah, 167.7. It's actually underpowered. The fracture data is supposed to be 175, but you take into account the... How old is the tractor? It's 2001, isn't it? The 78? It's called 16, 17 years old. It's missing 8 horsepower. 8 horsepower over, we'll say, 10 or 12 years is a believable number to drop from just wear and tear on the engine. PTO test was 165.58. That's almost exactly spot on then. That's almost entirely perfect. Like, there's mods that get it close to within 1 or 2 horsepower. It's very rare to see mods getting it within 0.2. By the way, guys, yeah, don't feed the trolls. Let the mods bop them with a hammer. Don't bother feeding them. Cameron, it was for basically feeding the trolls by VF. Well, thank you very much, Matthew. You're on 6937. Very nice. Sims on here. We're going to look at the first number though and be like, hey. Yours, you get it correct. Yes, Pedro. That's what I mean. Like, you get it within a horsepower. You might not get the exact decimal figure for the tested, but one of your tractors is 12,000 hours and gain 30 horsepower. Probably through... Like, you can gain horsepower through basically putting better equipment, better filters or better parts in than were in it originally. They'll just tweak it up a small bit. And that'll kind of pile up over time. Can I just point out that this song is called Killer Robot Friends? That is an amazing song name. Not doing the platinum map, not a hope, Power Baby. I quite like having viewers. I'll be blunt. If I wanted to have a stream that was quiet and intentionally tank a stream, then yeah, I'd play the platinum map. Not worth doing it on a daily basis though. Hello, model farmer. I just scratched the front loader. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm still kind of shocked that the deer is not only realistically powered, but realistically powered to have some degradation. Is platinum map not popular? Let's put it this way, Fempower Baby. VF has been doing the platinum map. And myself and Landy the same have been keeping an eye on his views. Over the course of 2 days, one of his videos got 97 views. His streams have been averaging 9 viewers. He's not been doing well with it at all. It's just not worth the time or effort to make videos or do streams on that map, unless you intentionally want to tank a video or a stream, which 58 views. Yeah, that's the sign of a map that you just have to dump. Like, regardless of what you want to do, you just drop it and go. And I would literally do that. It's like, this map is clearly not working out. I'll just reference that the series is dead in a different video because I'm not touching it anymore. It's not worth my time, effort, or whatever. Hello, Mikolai. Hope I pronounced your name right. Mikolai Kazmarek, I want to say. What's wrong with sugarcane? Nothing wrong with sugarcane. In fact, I've got sugarcane planted on field 3.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave there.
That looks like a name I'll ever be able to pronounce. Okay, I'm gonna try and pronounce your name, and if I've done it wrong, I do apologise, but it does look like somebody's just thrown a bag of letters onto a Scrabble board. Gershek 97. How badly did I get it wrong? Is it Gershiek? Gershiek? I'm not good with these names that just have letters everywhere. It's right. Matthew, are you saying I pronounced it right? I think that sounded Gershiek to... Can I just call you Scrabble Man? I'm really sorry, but some names just look like somebody's picked letters out of a bag of Scrabble pieces and thrown them on a board at random. I don't even mean to... If I'm offending you by saying that, I do apologise. As possible, we'll get an updated version of the West Coast. Yes! This is actually the update that I'm playing on, Julian. This is the official update, and it's why Bill pops in from time to time and I say, Bill, is this supposed to be happening the way that it is? Because either I've broken the game or the map's not quite right. And it's about a 50-50 chance of one or the other being true. I get the distinct feeling that the grass is actually a map issue, and I'm not entirely sure why. Also, this mower actually feels really nice with MR. Like, doing mowing like this feels about right. Which I know I've been saying that about a lot of things recently, but more realistic mod, seriously. If you're on PC and you play Farm Sim, get this mod. You need it. It's gonna make your game better. You're gonna play it for 5 minutes just to test it out and then say, okay, I'm never turning back. And when FS19 comes out, you'll feel really disappointed by the physics that Farm Sim 19 has, and I'm guaranteeing you that now because that's how I was between MR FS13 and FS15. It's also why I started FS15. If you ever watch those videos really, really seriously, and then just descended into madness. Same with FS17. Now MR's back. I can go back to being a bit more serious, at least. Gonna wait for it to be on the mod hub until you give it. I don't see that ever happening, Glengar. Just for the simple fact that it does so much that it's more than likely gonna confuse giants. And when giants get confused, their reflex is to just not allow something onto the mod hub. Which is a real shame. Like the version that I'm using right now, the versions that are out are stable for the most part. There's gonna be small little bugs and issues. Like the wheels in this it's in the testing list at the moment. It was in the testing list previously, it failed due to a naming issue. It might pass this time, I don't know. But there's so much going on that it might just confuse them into failing. Hello, Farming 390T. Come on. Come on, little John dear. Gershek, did I pronounce your name right? Because if I did, I'm genuinely shocked. Yeah, I'm probably best turning this field into hay, just looking at the amount of hay that's kind of dotted around. I get to show off what the windrows do again. Or not the windrows, the tethers. Screw it. Do it this way. Hey, there we go. Landy should be going live right about now, so let me know when he is on countdown. Which he should be like at anything. YouTube. I'm the best YouTuber in the world. No, I'm not. As the map I'm making getting on. I've not touched in a while, I'll be honest. I've been chilling out a lot more. Just trying to take time to myself. Playing Kerbal Space Program and Fallout 4. Just kind of taking some time to chill and do my own thing. By the way, genuine question for you guys. Would you guys like a KSP stream every so often? Not like once a week often, but just occasionally, we'll say on Twitch. Because I've been doing a campaign in KSP with Realism Overhaul and Realistic Progression 0 and stuff like that, in an old version of KSP, because mods ain't out for the new one. But it's really, really fun. Challenging but fun. I've been basing my rockets recently on the Titan system, Titan launcher. And for whatever reason I ended up having to strap 4 or 5 of them together and make a parent stage and sub-stages. And kind of enjoying that. That'd be cool. You'll have been watching for a year on Friday. Well, maybe you should stop watching occasionally. Landy is not on countdown. Is he seriously not on countdown yet? KSP is a really cool game. I love KSP! GD, if you like KSP, get yourself CKAN. CKAN. That is the mod to have. Because it's basically a mod repository. And we'll see if you downgrade to 1.2.2 of KSP in your Steam, because they're all as betas, which is really nice. I like KSP for doing that. If you downgrade to 1.2.2, you can play the Realism Overhaul mod with realistic solar system, well, real solar system. Realistic Progression 0 is a nice add-on mod to use to that, and it's just cool. Although I need to figure out why my Eve isn't producing clouds, which is a bit of an annoyance. Right. So what I'm going to do here is, just because it is 7 o'clock and it is theoretically time for me to finish, I'm going to end the stream here. Could the mods, if they can, grab today's video link, because I forgot to before I started, and just pop that into chat a few times for you guys to go and check out. I'll be back tomorrow. KSP is $20 on the official site. Kerbal Space Program. Seriously, if you don't have it and you're into rocketry and space, get it, because you will learn orbital mechanics. You can build your own rockets, fly them around, go to space, explore other planets. It is really good. I love it. I genuinely do. But until tomorrow, I will... Oh, Charlotte Shepherd, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry I'm finishing the stream. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Until then, well, I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on the West Coast. Until next time, stay safe. And goodbye.
feel like we